AI tools foster dependency, resulting in students to exceedingly use these programs. A pleasant afternoon to everyone, especially to our dear panelists. Kim.
Good afternoon to our dear panelists. As a partial fulfillment for the requirement of inquiries, immersion, and investigation under the academic strand Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, we present to you a research proposal.
So before we formally start, let me introduce myself together with my co-researcher. I'm Johan Gabriel Arbizo.
Kim Javier Rabis.
Clark Falconet.
And Bill Joshua Patrick M. Ranella.
And we are the second group of grade 12 STEM BQ.
So every day, our society faces different challenges and issues. But today, let's focus on the issues that can be found here in our school. So without further ado, I will present to you our research proposal titled Assessing the Consequences of Overdependence of Artificial Intelligence Programs to Academic Performance of Senior High School Students in Dover Academic Center for Excellence Incorporated, academic year 2023 to 2024. We chose this research topic because we believe that students have become more dependent on artificial intelligence programs. Artificial intelligence programs have evolved throughout the years. We live in a modern world in where technological advancements are made every day, and one of those technological advancements are artificial intelligence. However, are these AI tools a blessing or curse to society? Because there are multiple pros and cons on while using artificial intelligence programs, whether or not it should be used in classes. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science in that it allows computers to act, think, behave, and generate information as if it were given by a human being. So there are multiple artificial intelligence programs that serves different purpose for students. So among those artificial intelligence programs that have emerged over the years is Photomath, in where it can help you solve mathematical equations by simply capturing a photograph of the equation or the problem itself, and it will generate the answers. Next is Skillbot, in where you can paraphrase a desired text. Grammarly, in where it is a AI tool in where it can help you provide suggestions and grammatical corrections about your essays. So if you plan to make your essays using technology by installing the Grammarly into your software, it will highlight specific words that needs to be corrected based on their grammatical suggestions. But among these artificial intelligence programs, there is one program that almost everybody knows and almost every student uses, which is ChatGPT, which combines all the functions of the mentioned artificial intelligence programs that I have discussed earlier. It can solve mathematical equations, it can paraphrase any text or essays, it can also provide grammatical suggestions and many more purposes. So these artificial intelligence programs have become a significant contribution into academics. However, a lot of students nowadays abuse the potential of these tools, becoming a threat to academic learning. The development of these tools enables students to rely on them instead of using their own knowledge. Whether it may be simple tasks or difficult tasks, if they feel unmotivated and lazy to answer these questions, they can easily open one of these artificial intelligence programs and copy whatever that the AI generated, or whatever generated information that's given by AI. So which leads to our main problem, the overdependence of students and artificial intelligence. So there are also multiple problems that arise due to the overdependence of artificial intelligence, and that includes affecting the critical thinking skills. Students lose motivation in independent learning. Students become more lazy, lacks original ideas. AI lacks emotional intelligence. Can generate bias and invalid information, linguistic limitations, tool for academic cheating, can plagiarize information presented. So although past researchers have determined multiple problems about AI dependency, there are still research gap that needs to be investigated and explored further, such as lack of artificial intelligence use literacy, affecting the long-term retention of students, and the motivation and engagement of students in learning. So, our goal for our research is to assess and evaluate the consequences of artificial intelligence programs to students, how it can be disadvantageous to their academic journey and academic performance. But at the same time, we also want to find solutions and methods on how they can balance or how to utilize AI use without over-depending on it, fostering, creating a combination of independent learning, learning from human knowledge, and using AI. So to present our theoretical framework and research book, I'll give the floor to Ms. Kimarvia Rabis.
As an reviewer, I like
So,
Script? So, our research look. Dover Academic Center for Excellence was established in 2006. Was named Araneta Center for Education under the supervision of Mr. Guilherme Patrick Araneta. 2 years after, it was renamed Dover Academic Center for Excellence Incorporated under the supervision of our current school director, Mr. Honorable Simplicio T. Matos. Okay. So, the research study was conducted here in Dover Academic Center for Excellence Senior High School Department, where we were able to gather our data from 480 senior high school students across all strata. So, for our theoretical framework. So, our theoretical framework is based on Junaid B. Jahabagar's theory of overdependence or artificial intelligence theory, where he says that students nowadays depends on technologies and artificial intelligence, which can raise the possibility of cheating and can affect their critical thinking skills. He also states that technologies and AI can dull people's mind, which can dull people's mind. According to his theory, one way of assessing this problem is by enhancing our artificial intelligence, by enhancing artificial literacy, which can be seen, based on his theory, we were able to formulate our theoretical framework. Explain ko na ako our theoretical framework. So for the statement of the problem, I will give the floor to Mr. Yuan Gabriel or Mr.
So for the statement of the problem is, first we will discuss about what is the profile of the respondents in terms of name, sex, age, rank, and grade level. So before we start, let's start about the first problem. How does overdependence on artificial intelligence affect critical thinking skills? Next is, what is the level? What is the level of knowledge of senior high school students of Dover Academic Center for Excellence Incorporated that overdepends on artificial intelligence? And next is, does students' dependence on artificial intelligence undermine their individuality and confidence? Next is, how can this research prove that there is overdependence of students on artificial intelligence can be disadvantages to learners, and lastly, what methods can promote a fair utilization of artificial intelligence in the classroom. So for our research hypothesis, we use the alternative hypothesis. Students will not perform or learn well in their academic studies due to the overdependence of using artificial intelligence program compared to those who learn independently. So the alternative hypothesis suggests that there's a negative correlation between the academic performance of the students and overdependence of artificial programs. It states that those students excessively use of such programs